Alright, and welcome to another day of training for Milwaukee. So, this particular team is very much meant to be a Paradox theme team. And it looks like we are fighting a trap team of some sort, which is very amusing. So, yeah, alright, we'll give this a go. But, yeah, again, preparing for Regulation I here. It is a dual restricted team, so... yeah, mostly wanted to see what the interactions between Miraidon and Koraidon are. Now that I think about it, I probably wanted to put to protect on my Miraidon here, but oh well. Yeah, okay. So, I think that this is the combination that I'm really excited to try. Because what I want to get is, I want to get Sun Up to boost him, and then put him on electric terrain and just see how much damage he does. Just destroy things. Yeah, I mean that's about the extent of it. Like, there really is very little more thought to it than that. In this case, I think, I mean, we've got the Fluttermane. We'll bring the Fluttermane. It's a great combination. Well, actually, no, we're not gonna bring the Fluttermane. Nope, we're gonna bring the Screamtail because, yeah, the Screamtail is a very decent support. I mean, we get the Encore going. We've got Perish Song on this one, and then one attacking move and protect. So, anyway, though, ultimately, this is a little bit of an exercise in just how much damage can we get from a Raging Bolt, which amuses me. So, yeah. Anyway, I see the potential for the double Paradox being quite effective, and so I'm really quite curious where they're going to go with it. I know that Dragapult outspeeds even max speed 135 base speed Pokemon like your Miraidon, like your Koraidon. So are they going to spend the Terra? I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Or just manually withdraw. Manually get him out of there. I think we just get him out of there. Swap in here, battle. Do that, and Thunderclap or just Thunderbolt. Maybe we just Thunderbolt into the Dragapult slot. Okay, there we go. Mostly because I have a lot of respect for how much damage a choice banded Dragapult can do. It's also a very fast Pokemon, just in general. Here comes a Terra on their end, and it's on the Dragapult, and it is Terra Dragon. Yep, Terra Dragon choice banded Dragapult. Loved that in the last regulation before the restricteds came back into play. And we're just gonna nope that because I'm not about watching my non-fairy Raging Bolt get deleted here. So we're gonna go with the Fairy Terra. It is a phenomenal defensive Terra for the Raging Bolt. And Dragon Darts, no, not today. I decline. Here's a Thunderbolt in the sun. Oh, that was respectable damage. That wasn't bad. Dazzling Gleam, nope, not concerned. Not concerned about it. I'd love to Encore, but I don't think they're gonna keep that going. I'd love to Thunderclap, but no, we'll just, well, actually, hold on. Before we do that, let's just take a look at their team. Okay, they don't have anybody who resists Dragon-type moves, so here you go. Have a Dragon Pulse, friend. Oh, it's not choice banded. Okay. Well, I guess I'm not hitting him with a Dragon, or with a, Oh! Wow. Many things I was expecting, but not that level of damage. Light Screen, yep. Light Screen makes sense. So, time to swap our good little, yeah, time to swap our good little, whatever it is, Screamtail, that's it, out for a different Pokemon. I think, let's take a look at their team. At the moment, Psychic is the most, or not Psychic, Electric is the most expendable, so we're going to have our good friend Miraidon go out there and take the hit for the team, and then that should allow Dragapult to finish off, or that should allow Raging Bolt to finish off the Dragapult with a Finish him off with the Dragon Pulse. Okay. Protect, that's a good protect. Yep, I'm gonna get a little recharge going there. Phantom Force. That's decently respectable damage. But then here's the Dragon Pulse. Okay, so it does successfully clear it out there. Alright. So we'll see what the next Pokemon is. Okay. So it is interesting, of course, because really the only place to practice upcoming regulations besides Pokemon Showdown is on the casual ladder, because the ranked ladder is obviously not available for yeah, I think we just Parabolic Charge. And we'll protect this turn. Anyway, the ranked ladder is not available for the new regulation until the regulation actually rotates, but it will be... Oh, we got the double protect. The regulation won't be rotating until maybe one day before the tournament that we'll be going to. So I have to practice team synergy somewhere. And in this case, that somewhere is going to be on the casual ladder. As we get closer and closer to the rotation, more and more players do start actually practicing it. There. Oh, very nice. That was a good play. That was a good play. Okay, I suspect that means that we're going to see a Torkoal coming out into the Blissey slot in the next turn. Yeah, at this point, I think we just focus on doing damage. As I'd be surprised if they didn't try and get the Torkoal in, but then again, on the flip side, I think they should really wait for a Pokemon to go down. Helping Hand. Okay, I'm curious. Where are we going? Dazzling Gleam. Okay, that'll do a little damage. Yeah, I thought I had an Assault Vest on Miraidon, but I do not have the Assault Vest on Miraidon because my Assault Vest is back on... I can picture it. What is his name? The feathery one. Wow, the feathery one. Okay, my brain is clearly, you know, having a moment of not remembering. Koraidon. There we go. Yep. Assault Vest is back on Koraidon. There. Okay. So there's a Torkoal. Hello, Torkoal. How are you? Torkoal's doing great. He brought... Oh, thank you. Thank you, friend. You brought me the sun. I was going to have to request that if you hadn't done that. Okay, so finally we get to see it. The Thunderclap into the Torkoal. Here we go. We've got the sun up. We've got the electric terrain. We don't have a Terra Electric, unfortunately, but we have the sun up and we have the electric terrain. This is like basically the gimmick I wanted to see go off with this particular team, because Raging Bolt is one of two Pokemon I can think of off the top of my head that can benefit from both electric terrain and also... Bop! That was respectable damage. Lava Plume. Okay, yep, that's good. Knocks out the Gothitelle. Does some damage to both of them. Alright, well, overall... Oh, and got a burn on Toothless. Overall, I think the team actually worked pretty well. I think there's a lot of potential here for figuring out some of the rougher matchups. I know right now I've got 4 dragons on the team, which really makes it a prime target for fairies. So that would be something that I'd want to change if I actually want to take this one to Milwaukee. But I think that the combination of Koraidon and Miraidon actually does have a lot of potential. Jeremy, thank you very much for the game. And yeah, hope to see you next time. Have a great day.